We are live. Hello, everybody. Thank you.
Hello.
So nice to be back. I think it's nice to be back. I
All
can't be sure.
dressed up in our fancy suits and everything. As much as Richie hates it.
I do hate it. Fuck you. I was doing so
No.
good. I was doing so good, enjoying the break from this nonsense, and then,
Too
now
bad.
we're back to
Welcome
it.
back.
Fuck. Me. Happy 2023, everybody. Welcome back to Anime
Yes.
Church. Anime Los Angeles is going on right now, so for those of you that are attending that, I hope you're having fun. Hope it's a fun time. A VTuber that I recently, a Destiny streaming VTuber that I recently encountered called Fangs is over there. Here she's having a good time, but also at the same time, she is missing streaming and the chat and everything because like she's like I missed Iron Banner and like she missed the Bubble Titan meta that is going on right now and yeah, that's apparently a thing and it's really funny.
Bubble Titan.
Yeah, the Void Lock thing that's going on right now is really hilarious. She's finding that hilarious. She mains Warlock, so it's really funny to me.
All right, well, I'm still waiting on the
Destiny,
Titan Heat
the newest
coming
anime
in next
sweeping
season.
the nation. Indeed. We will talk about. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's going on at the end of the show. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's going on with PhatDog for 2023. Some of the stuff that's been going on recently on the channel. So if you're wanting to know what's going on in the world of PhatDog for 2023, stick around. That's how I'm making you fuckers stay. I'm not giving it away at the beginning of the show for those of you now. Anyway, you'll have to stay to find out what we're doing. That having been said, let's get introductions out of the way. Hi, I'm Richie Roberts. I'm your Minister of Science and Technology.
Hi, I'm Moonlight Sparks, and I'm your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
Hi, I'm Fender Saru, and you're Saint Snackos.
And just to make everybody cry that is a Pokemon person here, they are bringing back Misty and Ash for the final episode. Yeah.
Okay.
And they teased or Misty and Brock for the final episode. I said Misty and Ash. Misty and Brock. Sorry.
Yes, you did. But I think everyone
they
understood.
did bring back they did tease Ash's dad for a recent episode. That is kind of funny. Everybody's like the funny thing was like they teased Ash's dad. He showed up, apparently spent time with Ash's mom or Satoshi, and then left a hat for Ash because he had to go back to like work or something, and then left the original hat that Ash had for him, got him a new hat, and it's the original hat that Ash had. And then yeah, so nobody said anything about Mr. Mime. Apparently everybody's talking about Giovanni. So that's the prevailing theory right now, is that Giovanni showed up and then he had an emergency meeting with Team Rocket that he had to get back to. So
could you imagine Jesse and James showing up to that reunion, be like, "We're finally gonna steal Pikachu." They do everything, they grab him, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, isn't that the boss?"
they show up at the boss. They show up to talk to the boss, and there's a picture of like, his wife and his kid on the desk, and they're like, "Wait, isn't that the kid we've been hunting his entire time?" And Giovanni
Something
just
looks
looks over.
familiar about this twerp.
Man, it's so funny. Anywho, apparently, the other prevailing theory, or maybe it's not a theory, maybe it's actually proven at this point in time, the reason Jesse is tolerated or everything is because Jesse's mom, first off, Jesse's mom apparently has got it going on, but is like one of the big funders of Team Rocket, like is the second in command of Team Rocket or something. I don't know. That's something I heard, and I'm like, oh, is that true, or is that just like a theory? A film theory! I don't know, a fan theory.
And cut.
And cut. All right. He said the thing. The show's over, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, all right.
Okay, time to take now.
But yeah, we're getting ever closer to the end of this current era of Pokemon, and apparently people are getting all up in their feels about it, and I'm just kind of like, meh.
It's been going on for what, 10 years?
Everybody's
20
like,
years?
oh my god, it's the end of an era. And I'm like, man, you people are going to really be broken up in about like 5 or so years when One Piece has ended. Fuck, are
Lord.
y'all going to be in your feels about that? Like 5 or 6 more years when One Piece is over, you are going to be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
When you
I
guys are just
still
looking
hope
back,
they put out a recap episode.
bro, it's gonna really. You think it's bad now? You guys are really gonna get hit in your feels when you guys start getting that 2000s nostalgia stuff start hitting, because like just remember we got that 90s show happening. That 90s show is the end of the 90s nostalgia stuff. That's the cap of the 90s nostalgia stuff. Soon we're gonna have the beginning of the 2000s nostalgia era, because that's coming, guys. Because
You just
that's
had to remind me of
because
that
the
90s show.
2000s, because the people born in the 2000s are gonna start hitting their adult phase, like their young adult phase, and they're gonna start reminiscing about the 2000s. Or the people born in the 90s are gonna have their 2000s nostalgia wave, and that shit's gonna start kicking. So in the mid, like once we get to 2025 or higher, then we're gonna stop. Yeah, and you can't stop it. Can't stop it. We're gonna hit that around 2025 or so. We're gonna get that. We're gonna start seeing the 2000s nostalgia shit. Then you're gonna start feeling old. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be running in the 90s anymore. It's going to be running in the 2000s.
Oh yeah. Wait till the 2030s when you start seeing the 20 teens shit. That nostalgia thing hit. Oh yeah. When people are like, remember the 20 teens, the old Obama years? Oh man, those were the days. Feel old yet?
Yeah.
Feel old yet? And then just rewind when people start saying that the lockdown years were their good old days. Oh boy.
Before times.
The before times. All right. I guess let's move into the stories, I guess. Yeah. Let's move into
Once upon a time,
Once upon
there
a
was a
time.
man who wrote a story and decided he was going to be the only one to ever do anything with it for whatever reason.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I mean, isn't that what this guy does?
No.
Or am I thinking of a different one?
I think we're thinking of a different one.
Probably.
All right. Yep. Okie dokie. So,
Then who was it?
I don't know. So, I was talking about like the actual topics of discussions that we had today, but yeah.
I mean, I was trying to as well.
Okay, Hunter is on hiatus again. That was toward
Lovely.
the end. Funny stuff. It's not even showing up on Shonen Jump anymore. When you look at the Shonen Jump Plus app,
Yeah.
it's not even showing up on there anymore. So we don't know where it's going to be posted if it ever does come back. So yeah, Shonen Jump, definite hiatus. No idea
So
where.
yeah,
it's
no,
going,
I was
when
right.
it's
This is the
coming.
guy who's making Hunter x Hunter, and he doesn't want to let anyone else touch it. So he'll
well,
get sick or something.
The last that we
Everything
heard,
has to stop.
it was officially announced that he was going to write it and his assistants were going to draw it. Now it's just like, it's up in the air. We don't know what the fuck's happening. So at this point,
We love it.
we don't care anymore. We don't give a... I'm sorry, guys. At this point, I don't give a fuck about Hunter x Hunter, and I don't give a fuck about Yoshiro Togashi. I just don't care. I've lost the will to care. If it comes back, I still don't care. I stopped reading it. I no longer care. I've honestly forgotten what the last arc was and what was going on with it, and I don't care. It comes back, I don't care. Here's the thing. Where the anime ended is the ending of Hunter x Hunter as far as I'm concerned. I don't care about Hunter x Hunter. Yoshihiro Togashi has ruined my love of Hunter x Hunter. Like, his whole, like, there's a difference between health of the artist. He should have just let it end a long time ago and just focused on himself and his health. You know? And this isn't Shonen Jump trying to make this thing happen. They were happy to let it end. They weren't trying to milk this dead horse. That's not what's going on here. They have been more than happy to let it just end. And they've tried bending over backwards to accommodate him of like, hey, if you want to keep this series going, there's so many different ways that we could do this to accommodate with your health situation. Let other people work on it, and you can like do this, or this, so that you're not hurting yourself. And he's like, no, I want to do like, no. So at this point, it's his selfishness that is causing this. So no, I don't give a fuck. He should have ended this. Stop with your selfish ways and fuck off. You ruined the series for yourself, your fans, and everyone else. I no longer give a shit about Hunter x Hunter. And honestly, I hope this is the last I ever talk about it. To be fair. I don't really want to talk about Hunter x Hunter anymore, but we have to. Sorry, this is kind of where I'm at on Hunter x Hunter. These are my honest feelings. I'm not going to pretend like I care anymore. I know Hunter x Hunter is kind of a thing that people love Hunter x Hunter. I don't know why. It's not a bad show, but I don't think it's nearly as good as everyone else seems to purport it to be. It's and the more time goes on and the more he behaves this way, I feel he drags it down. I think his behavior is what keeps dragging Hunter x Hunter down in my mind. And so if he keeps doing this and more news keeps going like this, like if in 6 months I keep seeing this shit, he will have dragged Hunter x Hunter down to the level that I consider Hunter x Hunter to be mid. Like he will have dragged Hunter x Hunter down to mid. Even if it is, I go back, rewatch it, and I'm like, this is so good. But like Yoshiro Togashi's behavior has destroyed what feelings I had for Hunter x Hunter, because like his actions and his behavior has just degraded what was a good series, you know? So, yeah, that's my feelings. I turn it over to you guys. Have your say.
I'm just wondering if we'll ever get the solution. Hunter times Hunter, what does it equal? These are the jokes we come here for, people.
I've never watched Hunter x Hunter, so I'm not invested in it at all.
I really got
Yeah, you got something wrong there? Yeah.
I just, man, really just having trouble getting it out. Here, man, I'm just reaching for it. I think I got it.
You should drink some water. It might help.
Can you see it? I think I got it.
Look, can you hear this?
Can you see
you
that?
need me to turn it up?
Wait, hold on. I'll try. Maybe if I flick it to you. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh. It deflated.
Much like
we could go back and forth all day. You think I have an ego? You ever done archery?
Okay, next topic.
It's your turn, asshole. It's your topic.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, for the next topic, I kind of wanted to talk about this new game that's coming up called Infinity Nikki. I just kind of found it out of the blue one day, just scrolling through YouTube, and I found the whatever it's called. It's a cinematic trailer, and it was absolutely beautiful, and it did make me tear up. But that is because I have the capacity to easily get swept away by visuals and music and stuff.
Please, it's because you still have living relatives.
On one side of my family.
Exactly. See, both sides of my family, they're all gone. So
Look, so
that
I don't
part of
want to
me-
get into
that
my
part of me-
family stuff.
that part
Hey,
of me is already gone and jaded and broken. So I no longer have tears to shed.
Again, I do not want to get into my family stuff.
I've
My
no
family
more fucks
situation
to give.
on stream.
My fucks have
I'm
runneth
sure.
dry. I've
Okay.
tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy.
Anyways, but
I've no more
it was
fucks
a
to give.
beautiful trailer. Had beautiful visuals throughout the whole thing. I absolutely loved it. It was adorable too. And yeah, I teared up at it. So yeah. And then I got to look at the gameplay trailer, which it looks interesting to say the least. I like the idea of wearing different outfits, gives you different powers, kind of a Legend of Zelda sort of thing going on there, along with who else did that? There was another. There's another video game that had a similar thing, but it looks really cool. It looks pretty interesting. It also just looks kind of weird, but then again, so did Legend of Zelda at several points. So I don't know. The thing that gets me though is it's all for designing clothes. This chick goes to a fantasy world, beats up on a whole bunch of monsters and shit to design clothes. These clothes give her powers in the other world, I think. It is so interesting. And that is the only reason I want to play it, just out of morbid curiosity. That's all I have for this. So yeah, that's interesting. Y'all's take on it?
The cinematic looked nice. Gameplay looked boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still watching the gameplay trailer, and I gotta be honest, I have yet to find any reason why, why I would want to play this. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Why would I?
Like I
I
said,
don't
for
see-
me, it's a curiosity thing. I have no idea how to play.
I don't
I
even.
don't think it'll be
Here's
good.
the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't see a reason why I would drive the hour and a half to my brother's house to even pick up my PS4 to play this. Much less the
I just
hour and
already
a half to
own a
drive back.
PS4.
Much less the hour and a half to drive back to my house to plug in my PS4 to play this. Like, no. Like, I get, like, she puts on a new wardrobe and has all these different powers. This is
Mm.
honestly, Final Fantasy X-2 did it better, and yeah,
That was the other game I was thinking of.
I honestly, as much shit as it's getting, Forspoken looks better than this. And that
I don't
game
even know
is
which one
getting
that is, but I still
that
wouldn't
game
doubt
is
it.
getting shit talked into the ground. But it looks more interesting than this. Forspoken is it looks like kind of a Final Fantasy knockoff, which isn't it being done by Square Enix anyway?
I mean,
Think
anything done by Square Enix is practically a Final Fantasy knockoff. Look at Octopath Traveler. Look at,
To be fair, Forspoken is a like legit isekai game.
Yeah, it's a
It's an
from
isekai.
Square Enix.
Yeah, it's from Square Enix. But
So even
Forspoken
I am
actually
sitting here
looks
like, yeah,
pretty
I
good.
would probably buy that over this
Yeah.
at this point. But it's like this just intrigues the hell out of me, and I do not know why.
I don't even know. Like, I have no idea what this is about. Like, I mean, visually, it looks kind of it looks
Yeah.
neat, but that's all
Like,
it has going for it. And I'm like,
what is
I'm trying to
that guy,
figure. See, my whole thing while watching this is just going, why did you pick this? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like, why did you pick this? And I can't for the life of me figure out why you picked this.
I mean, going back
Out
and
of
looking at it
all
now,
the
I'm
games-
still sitting here
out
like,
of
what
all
was
the
I
games-
doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about, like, out of all the games, why did you pick this?
Moon, were you drinking when you did this?
I might have been. I had a very rough couple of weeks.
I was
December.
gonna ask what drugs were you taking?
This could have been when I was waiting for some Benadryl to kick in.
That does explain it.
That-
Yeah.
that makes
That
sense.
could have
Facts.
something to do with it. All the
Facts.
pretty colors and everything, just like, damn. Oh,
Yep.
that makes too much sense.
Facts. All right, that explains way too much.
So it explains every damn thing.
Yeah, that explains way too much. All right, so
But that cinematic trailer was absolutely beautiful. I just want to see more of that, if nothing else. Looking at this game, though, it's yeah.
all right.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Has Isekai gone too far?
Yes. Maybe.
No.
So,
MILF Isekai.
MILF Isekai, yes. I'm not going to try to pronounce the Japanese name because I
To be
can't speak Japanese.
completely fair, I was already burnt out on Isekai to begin with. Like,
I think everyone
So-
is.
straight up by saying that there's a MILF Isekai, I was like, you have my attention and also my erection.
There it
And you all know what I'm about. I was like, come on, man.
Hey, Richie,
I was
I'm,
like-
I'm right there with you, bud.
Yeah,
I'm right there
I
with
was
you.
like, come on, man. There's a MILF Isekai? Hell yeah, dude. I'm here.
Unfortunately, it's only a web novel right now that has a very, very poorly fan translated to English.
I'll
Up
wait. I'll wait for the
Yay.
official shit to come out.
Please, pretty
I'll
please.
wait. I'll wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for like the manga or the anime to come out. I need visuals.
There is a
For
fan translated
reasons.
first manga out, and it's actually pretty well done.
I'm just saying. I need fat material. That's what I'm saying.
You're not going to get much right away.
Isekai
But,
plus MILFs. I'm in. I mean, come on, man.
The English name is Everything Was Taken by the Hero, so I formed a party with the hero's mother. The plot is the main character of this series is a 42-year-old man.
The Demon Lord farms a party with MILFs.
No.
I would
I'm
watch that.
Thinking that whoever made this, they saw the mom isekai, the first one where they did the video game shit, and they were just like, "Hold my beer."
Hold my beer. I got you.
So
That's
you
what
think
I was
that's good?
thinking.
The whole party is milfs. Let's go.
That's all right. See, that one's even funnier. See, here's the thing. I mean, the natural progression is the natural progression of this is literally what I just said. The Demon Lord forms a party with MILFs. Like, the Demon Lord retires from being a Demon Lord and just goes out adventuring with a whole party of mommies. There we go. Like, he reforms his ways because he's with moms. Yeah.
That would be amazing, and I would
But
watch it.
here's the funny thing. It's not sexual. It's just fucking wholesome. It's just 100% wholesome. And you know what? I'd be here for it. Just wholesome ass mommy time.
Just like, what are you doing with those mothers? We're having a camp. What are you doing?
We're fucking camping. What the hell? God damn it.
Fuck.
They're teaching me life skills.
Cooking.
Dude,
Look.
do you not understand life lessons? Apparently I need to watch Bocchi the Rock. What?
I've seen a lot of memes about that.
Bocchi
I
the Rock
don't
is
know. It
apparently
looks like it's
suffering from
another
success.
K-On.
But Kenneth, yes, it is
Okay.
kind of wholesome. In a
Okay.
way.
Okay.
I have gotten
good
to
to know.
chapter 78 of the
Dear
fan
God.
translation.
Dear God.
It, like I said, very poor fan translation. I only in it now for the story.
What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Good Lord. What actions and behavior has Togashi exhibited to warrant your words? Spirit Kitten? On which thing? Hunter x Hunter equals fatherless? Bad. Oh. Wholesome, you say. Interesting. Right? Okay. Shows I'm watching in 2020. Yes, that is, or 2023. Shows I'm watching in 2020. I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, so let me open up Crunchyroll so I can talk about that because I'm only gonna do the Crunchyroll ones because goddamn, we'd be here forever if I did the other. if I just did that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to my Crunchyroll lineup for right now. All right, so I'm gonna now. Not all of these are shows that I will continue to watch. These are the ones that I'm testing out right now. Now, all right, so starting off with ones that I have watched that I'm like, hell yes, 100%. Tomo-chan is a girl. I have seen the first episode. Oh my god, that is fucking adorable. I love that. First episode right off the bat. Highly recommend. Go check that out. It was cute. Fucking so wholesome. Was not expecting that to be as good of a rom-com as it was. It's up on Crunchyroll. Check it out. I have not watched it yet, but Trigun Stampede first episode is out. I'm apprehensive. I'm not a fan of the 3D CG anime stuff. And I know Japan is leaning on that. Like, Japan is all about that shit right now. And I'm like,
Does Congo
It's not
still
just
put
Japan.
out
China
stuff?
also has been doing it.
I know. New episode of Blue Lock is out. If you aren't watching Blue Lock, please check out Blue Lock. Blue Lock's really good. So continuing series. Nier Automata, I didn't really get into the game, so I'm not checking that out. Don't you even fucking mention it. Those of you that say Beaufort, you can all go to hell. I hope you burn there. Enjoy the barbecue.
Both of these nuts.
All right, there we go. Yeah, you can say Beaufort's nuts. As for Bungo Stray Dogs, I don't think I actually finished season 3, so I'm not starting up season 4 right now, but I am interested. I like Bungo Stray Dogs. It's good series. So if you've actually caught up, go check that out. Grace of the Gods, I never saw season 1, so I can't pick up season 2, but I've heard good things.
It is very wholesome.
Campfire
Definitely
Cooking
recommend.
in Another World has not started, but it is on my list of things I will eventually watch. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. I will give it a watch. It's a long-ass title, though, guys.
I'm interested just because of the title.
Yeah. After losing his job as a dark soldier in the Demon King's army for his lack of magical ability, 30-ish-year-old Daryl has found himself in a village of humans to spend his early forced retirement. But his unemployed magicless demon has found a new calling as an adventurer. His second life may just be not so bad after all, as long as the villagers don't find out he's not human. All right.
Interesting.
Nagatoro season 2. Haven't watched season 1 yet. So, Handyman Saitaro in Another World. Literally,
Yeah.
I'm going to check that one out. I know it's an isekai, and I was like, I'm done with the isekai, but like, I saw a recap of the first episode, and I was like, fuck, got dragged back into it again. It's literally just a handyman. No, he doesn't get any magic powers or anything. Dude's just a handyman. He repairs people's shit, and he ends up at a party with a female knight, a wizard who is old and very forgetful, forgets his fucking spells and shit, and a little fairy girl. Like a tiny little pixie fairy girl. And he ends up repairing their stuff. And he's just a basic ass handyman repairing their shit and making them stuff. And it's so goddamn good. And apparently the wizard is wearing a bikini under his shit. I don't know how to explain this. I just was like, once I heard that, I was like,
So all
I
I'm
have to
hearing
check
is
this out. I have to check out
Handy-Manny in Another World.
Handyman in Another World. Yeah, dude.
No, Handy-Manny.
Yeah.
Was a fucking
Oh,
Disney
No, the
Channel
wizard. The
kids
wizard. No,
show.
dude, the wizard is the one that's wearing the bikini. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah, dude.
I must
Alright.
get Crunchyroll pulled up on my PlayStation right now.
Inspector season 2. I didn't finish season 1, but the stuff that I did watch, it was really good. So check that out. Let's see. Talked about that. I'm not on the card stuff, so fuck off with your card captor shit. Saving 80,000 gold in Another World for my retirement. Yes, I'm checking that out because it's not actually an isekai. It's literally the girl is capable of jumping between the worlds, so she can actually go back to her world. So she literally goes into the other world, kills a bunch of monsters, collects gold, and comes back to her world with the gold and saves it up for her retirement. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
Yep. Kind of cool. All right. The Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. All right. So somebody's reacting to that. I'm going to watch their reaction and see if it's any good, and then like if the first episode gets me, then I'll check it out. I'm kind of not 100% on board with some of those. The ice guy and his cool female colleague. Literally, it's an ice kind of like yokai working in an office, and like this girl who's like not very emotional, and it's a rom-com. And I'm like, all right, sounds kind of cute. I'll check it out. We'll see if it's any good. And then there's this Legend of the Heroes, the animation stuff. The poster looked cool, so I was gonna check it out. And you must be out your damn mind if you think I am not gonna check out Misfit Season 2. The Misfit of Demon King Academy? Honest Voldigold Season 2? Dude, the first episode of Season 1 was literally this motherfucker killing another motherfucker with his heartbeat. This motherfucker was... Misfit of Demon King Academy is to isekai and fantasy what One Punch Man was to shonen.
Is it really an isekai though, considering he
It's
just
not
got
isekai.
reincarnated into the same world?
It's not technically isekai, but it's kind of it technically is to what it is to the isekai and fantasy genre. What One Punch Man was to the shonen genre. Like it pokes fun at all the tropes for that. So yeah. As for Vinland Saga Season 2, I never actually finished Season 1, so I'd have to finish Season 1 of Vinland Saga to start Season 2. So, yeah. That is what is on my Crunchyroll watch list. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Wee. So that is all the... That's all the stuff that is currently in my 2023 watch list on Crunchyroll. So there you go. Now you know. Wait, what? Handyman, that one was great. Is great. Wait, what? Yeah, dude. There you go. Now you guys know what is in my... I mean, your Venom hate towards him. What... Spirit Kitten, if you didn't see it, go back to the beginning. You'll see. I'm not repeating myself. You can rewatch the show later, and you'll see. I'm not gonna go back and he has. If you want to hear my comments about Yoshiro Tagashi, you can rewind the show later. I'm not repeating it. Anyway. On to the next topic, which finally we're getting into PhatDog 2023. Okay, if you haven't noticed, I've been subtitling the all 10 episodes so far. The first 10 episodes of Log Horizon Abridged. I will be getting to the Christmas special and the other specials, the side stuff for Log Horizon Abridged, and I will be working on the slime episodes as well. It's going to take a while. It usually takes upwards of 4 to 6 hours to subtitle an episode. So, guys, it takes a while, especially with big episodes. And guys, most of these episodes are like 15 to 20 minutes long. They ain't short. They're long. Big ass episodes. And I'm also adding like commentary. Like I may end up making multiple subtitle tracks. Eventually. Like right now I'm just making basic subtitle tracks. I may make secondary subtitle tracks, which are just basic commentary tracks of subs later as we come back. And then we may make subtitle tracks which are just straight out comedy tracks where we're just like talking shit the whole time. about the whole process. I don't know. But I'm definitely interested in making a commentary track, just sitting down and making a commentary track for each episode. Then once a month, we may sit down and do a commentary track. It's definitely not one of those things that I'm going to sit down and do a daily thing of. No, there's no way we can afford to do that. Not enough of you are patrons, and that's sad, but you can't afford to have me do that stuff. It's nice if you want that content, but there's not enough patrons to be able to afford to pay me to do that, because that's not cheap labor. I mean, you guys can't afford to have me do the work that I'm doing right now, because I'm pulling 8-hour days right now just subtitling the stuff that I'm doing. What I'm doing is technically a full-time job, and we don't make enough money at PhatDog to just pay me to do what I'm doing right now. This is kind of me doing what I do out of the goodness of my heart. Like, so, this is just the long and short of it. But it's something that we've been needing to have done for a while now. And we've been putting up shorts on the channel, which have been helping and boosting the algorithm, getting views on the channel again, getting subscriber counts up. We've made a lot of new subscribers that are really, really helping with impacting the channel. And hopefully that subscriber count will jump towards patron count. Speaking of patrons, if you are a patron, you should definitely consider jumping over to our Discord channel, because one of the things that's been going on is I have been in the patron channel on our PhatDog Discord server, and I have been live on that patron voice channel, screen sharing as I have been adding subs to the video, so you guys can actually watch and hang out with me as I am working on those, and I share little stories, anecdotes, chat with you guys, tell jokes, shoot the shit as I'm working on these. So, you know, fun times. Episode 11, that'll be not too rough, but 12 is going to be a bitch. That's a 45-minute episode. That is going to be quite the thing. And I have to go in from the ground up and put all the subtitles in manually. Episode 10 was a bitch. 1 through 9 weren't so bad because I already kind of had the subs kind of there as drafts. I just had to mess with the timing and everything, so it wasn't quite as bad, but it was still like a 4-hour job. 10, I had to do the subs from scratch. There was no draft. I had to go in and do everything piece by piece. So it's like, copy this line, put it in. And then, you know, there's a lot of, the other thing is when we're dealing with Regan and some characters, a lot of some characters are just straight up improv. Like half of their dialogue is improv. So it's like, okay, the script isn't what's actually in the video. So yeah, there's that too. So there's that. Let's see. Konosuba is going to take a bit longer than usual. My co-writer for Konosuba had to step down. That happened at the end of 2022. So I'm going to be looking for a new co-writer. That's going to take a little bit of time. Because I'm also going to have to sit down and rewatch a lot of Konosuba too. Because we have to recast Krusty. The original voice of Krusty is busy with life stuff and is not going to be able to. He's retired. He's retired from abridging. And I do have some ideas as to how we can work that and who we might be able to cast as Krusty. I do have a wish list of people. It's sad, but you know, maybe we can work something out that could be good. I'm not going to necessarily say better, because he was a great Krusty, very beloved. He's not our first Krusty. Disaster was actually Krusty before we had Walkman EXE. Walkman's just the one that everybody's going to remember because he was the one that took over for us in episode 6. And he is the most memorable one because he was the natural 20. That's the one that everybody remembers. That was when Krusty really became prevalent. Yeah, it is what it is. We've got Slime coming up, but there's going to be a dramatic change to Slime from this one onward. Episode 9 is going to be the last major episode for a long time. We're not going to be putting out episodes of Slime for a long, long time. Season 2 is going to be on a major hiatus. I'll be doing shorts of Slime. Not YouTube shorts, but like short form shorts of Slime that are mostly going to be stuff that I come up with from Slime Diaries. And the reason for that is from this moment forth, I'm not going to do episodes of Slime unless we can afford to pay our voice actors. And I'm not going to do full-on episodes if we don't have enough money coming in through Patreon, then we're not doing full episodes of Slime. If we can't afford to pay our voice actors, then I'm not doing full episodes of Slime. So it's as simple as this. If you want a full episode of Slime, if you want us to start up season 2, we need your financial support. And that's what it comes down to. And so the best thing that you can do is to let people know that our Patreon is there, that it exists, because our voice actors work really hard. They are worth it. They are deserving of getting paid for their time and their effort and their hard work. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Because if you didn't know, our voice actors up until this point for abridged episodes weren't getting paid. And that shit ends this year on my projects specifically. I can't speak for everybody at PhatDog. I can only speak for me and my works. So on my projects, specifically on Slime, that's how it be. For short form content that I work on, I want my voice actors to get paid. I've talked with others about this. I've spoken with Tony about this, and he agrees. So that's why I'll be working on mostly short form content from this moment only. I don't want to go back on my word about other projects such as Konosuba and things like that, but it may be a long time before you see them because I want my actors to get paid. If we have to do fundraisers to get that to happen for the one-shots that we have prepped, then so be it. But the era of putting out content where my actors don't get paid on my projects is over. So, yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Our Patreon is up. It is open. For just $1 a month, you can become a patron to support the content that you guys love, to help support the actors that make the content that you love, the writers, the producers, the directors, just the creators overall of the content that you love. Patreon's the best way to support us, guys. Like, I know that there's a lot of you that are like, oh, super chat, stuff like that. The cut that YouTube takes from us isn't really worth it. Same thing kind of with Twitch. I know that's rough, but it is what it is. Patreon's usually the best way. I mean, yes, you can donate directly to us through PayPal. That's also a thing, but typically Patreon's the best way to get it to us. And we can honestly see how that all stacks up. Best other thing that you can do, spread the word. Let people know, hey, we're out here. We're making content. We're active. We're doing stuff. Post on social media, wherever that places that you go and you are nerdy, post there. Spread the word. All right, that's basically it. I've said my piece. This is my thing for 2023. Yeah, that's basically it. I think I've sufficiently bummed everybody out at this point.
That's life.
I mean, I've said what I'm gonna say. I'm no longer making content for anybody if you can't afford to pay my actors. It's just that simple. The same the same thing happens at the movies, dude. Like, you got to pay a fee to see the movie. It's just that simple.
Yep.
We're not asking y'all to pay a lot. It's like, hey man, you want to throw $1 at our Patreon? And not everybody has to pay. But we're not making ad revenue off our stuff, dude. We curse in our shows. You already, if you didn't know, YouTube's going to demonetize everything we put out. We're not going to make ad revenue, even if it wasn't for the copyright shit. We weren't going to make ad revenue off of any of this stuff to begin with because we curse in our shows.
Yeah, didn't YouTube change the guidelines now to make it more harsh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Yeah,
we're
it's
not
the
going to
first
make
8 to 15 seconds of the video.
Yeah,
gotta-
we're not gonna make a damn bit of money off of any of the stuff that
So-
we make.
I just rendered a the first episode that I was gonna get ready to either upload or hold till I rendered another 2 or 3 episodes. But I'm starting a gameplay series for my channel so I can do more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now I gotta go back and re-edit it so I can add bleeps or something. Because I'm playing Valhalla, the drinking game thing, which they curse a lot there. I curse a lot because I'm me. Ah, Lord. Great. Great.
So yeah, there you go, gang. Have a good one.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. All right. We'll see you guys soon. I'll probably be live. I'm finally taking a break today for the first time this week. I'm going to take a break and play some
Nice.
video games soon. May play some
Cool.
Zelda or some shit on my channel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, man. I've been wanting to play some more Breath of the Wild for a minute. May jump and play some Destiny or something too. I don't know. What's up?
Before I forget, I guess it doesn't have to be said on stream, but I already brought it up, so whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to be working my second job tomorrow. I should still be able to make it for the reading, but I may pop in late.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just wanted to say that today, so it didn't come as a surprise tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm trying to get better at not doing things last minute.
Gotcha. All right. Well, guys, this has been a short anime church, but, well, not too short. It's still like an hour, almost an hour long. Guys, have a good one. I'll see you all soon. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.